It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's January 2nd, 2025, and we're here at the home of the Lewiston Blue Devils for tonight's exciting boys basketball action between the Blue Devils and your Portland Bulldogs. Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt. Frank, the Lewiston is 4-4. They're ranked 4th out of 7. Portland 3-4, 5th out of 7. They could be two rather evenly matched teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this game's kind of a toss-up. If you're Portland, it's about how you handle Lewiston's pressure. This is a typical Lewiston team. Fast, athletic, physical. They're going to try to get Portland literally knocked off the ball pretty early and try to create some turnovers. So if Portland can protect the ball, weather the storm of that physicality and intensity, they should be in good position to play a good game here.
Look for the names Abdurrahman Dakani, Lonnie Thomas, some others who are high scorers for Lewiston. Portland led by Lucas Legage and Mr. Mias.
And Lucas Legage, 21 points in the last time out. So I think if Portland can get him going, or he's heated up to getting in that 15 to 20 range. Maddox Meese had a decent second half against Sanford. They'll need scoring from all their contributors if they're going to win it tonight.
And Walker, of course, had the double-double last time with 10 points and 10 rebounds. And we have somebody who's averaging 4 steals a game, over 4 steals a game, Ramazani.
Yeah, it's not often that you hear that 4 steals a game number, Steve. We were talking before. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to who the last Portland player to average that many steals a game would be, but Loic Ramazani is a fantastic on-ball defender. They'll need every inch of his athleticism and physicality tonight.
Folks, we look forward to bringing you this action, and we're going to have announcements in just a moment.
And now, your starting lineup for your Lewiston High School Blue Devils. Senior number 1, Lonnie Thomas. Senior number 2, Abdurrahman Dakani. Senior number 3, Adam Zenger. Senior number 14, Dion Jackson. And senior number 15, Jeffrey Randall. The Devils are coached by Mr. Coach, assisted by Carlos and Ben Howell and Bill Walton.
So there's no national anthem tonight, as it has already been done. The earlier game, a very exciting girls' game in which the girls defeated Lewiston by about 3 points, I think.
Yeah, nice work down the stretch for Portland. Luindo Bendasta, a couple big rebounds. William McCollum, some timely foul shots. So nice win for Coach Johnson. His second varsity win in his first year as Portland girls varsity basketball coach. So congratulations.
There's Elgin Physick, the coach of Lewiston that we know well, also a law enforcement officer, sergeant with the Maine State Police, and does this as well as Portland will now come out.
I'd venture to say, Steve, he's almost as busy as you are.
I think maybe. So Thomas is going to jump against Walker, who, as we said, had that double-double in the last game. And Portland controls the tip. Alex Walker now, point guard, will take it down.
Yep, Martin running the point here. This is a bit of a change. We've seen Meese playing point for the first few games of the season, so a little shift here. Looks like Meese to the 3.
And inside there's Ramazani, and the first turnover will be Portland's tonight. This last year, the scene of the 30 turnover game for both teams at over 30.
Yeah, don't remind me.
My goodness.
I think that game set the sport of basketball back about 20 years.
So, well, there's the cut, and there's the turnover going the other way.
And here we go.
A little too far, I know.
Picking up right where we left off.
Within the first 29 seconds, we've got that.
make extra room in my sheet for these.
So Lucas Legage that time gets air, and it's thrown away.
Turnover.
So the rebound, but then the turnover. And here's DeConnie, ball handler.
Yep, nice deflection by Ramazani. There's the steal.
The steal. So 2 turnovers apiece. And here's Martin now over half court. Again, we've said before, we've seen him on the football field. He's a good athlete. Whoop. Whoop. Lucas held up there. Walker, that might have been tipped.
I think it was.
So I don't think there would have been a backcourt there.
Yeah,
but
I see Lewis is kind of jumping out over the top. Tight man-to-man here for Lewiston so far.
Yeah, that's Jackson on Ramazani as Thomas is on Martin. Inside, here's Walker, posts, shoots. Oh, it was a nice shot.
Yeah. Good
Rebound
possession
to
for
Thomas.
Portland there. Weather the storm physically wise.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mees with the rebound, and he's going to go 1-on-2. And that's what happens sometimes. Jackson with the rebound.
That Portland again, strict man-to-man, as we've seen to start most games.
Yeah, there's the jumper, the rebound there by Lucas Legage on the missed shot by Jeffrey Randall. Legage will take it out, regroup, and run the offense.
Yep, Portland with a spread here.
Walker outside. Ramazani. Maddox Mees with the ball. Martin takes the long 3. That doesn't fall, but Ramazani with the rebound.
Yeah, let's say it's off Ramazani.
So inbound now. Oh, the cutter too far.
Yep, 3 turnovers apiece.
With 5:11 left here in the first quarter, and folks, there's no score.
Steve, you have me on edge about the turnovers.
Martin with a nice little pass there from the foul line. Walker doesn't hit. The rebound comes to Thomas. Brings it quickly up court and
Nice
is
take.
unchallenged. First points of the game with 4:45 left here in the first quarter belong to Lewiston.
Yeah.
It's 2-0.
Quite the scoreless drought to start it off.
Martin to Lucas Legage. Wow, it's a one-on-one. And here's Ramazani with 3-on-1 to Legage. Oh my goodness!
Boy.
That's unusual. And instead, going the other way, Zeninger with the bucket. So it's 4-0 with 4 minutes left here. Halfway through the first quarter. Portland has had its chances.
Absolutely.
It's a travel.
But luckily for the Bulldogs, Lewiston not really coming out and pouring points in either, so. Slow start for both teams. Both teams firmly in it.
Second one through. What a bucket by Zeninger. He's got 4 now, 6-0 with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Portland is cold as ice tonight here so far in the early going.
There's a little bit of zone from Lewiston. It's like 2-3.
Legage with the long 3.
Yeah, tough to rebound out of that zone. Nice work by Ramazani to get himself in the right place at the right time.
No, that interesting.
Now we're gonna have No, we'll have a Portland timeout.
Okay, so we'll take 1-2 with 3:07 left in the first quarter, and the score 6-0 Lewiston.
There we go, Steve. 1-3-1 zone from Lewiston. We've seen them run this a lot in the last couple years, and used to be very disruptive. Portland looking to get that ball into the corners in a little baseline motion.
Yeah, Mees now up, doesn't hit, gets his own rebound, follows up and not in. Of a foul on Devin Walker, I believe.
His first, Portland's first.
Six nothing, 2:41 left here in the first quarter. Certainly not an insurmountable lead by any means.
Nope, nice hands there by Walker.
Yeah, and, strip the ball, and credit to the referees for letting this game be played, Frank, the way that you like to see it.
I don't mind physical basketball. So jump ball there, alternating possession to Lewiston. As Martin was tied up on the ground after Walker stripped the ball handler.
And Lucas Legage is fouled that time, and he'll be fouled by Zeninger.
So one foul apiece here. 4 turnovers apiece. 6-0 Lewiston. And Lewiston falling back into 2-3. Yep, nice ball movement. Those ball fakes will open up these shots.
Yeah, Legage, if he gets hot, watch out. He hits the 3, cuts the lead in half. 6-3, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was textbook on how to break his own, Steve. Ball fake, move the ball quickly, snap it around, find your shooter in the corner.
Maddox Mees now with 4 rebounds tonight. That didn't quite fall, but there's, Ramazani, I thought he had it. We're going to call it Portland ball as Benilson Lumani is going to check in, as well as Grayson Bernard for Lewiston.
Along with Cuito Castigo from Lewiston.
Yes, sir. Way out there, and Lucas Legage comes up with it. Little tricky dribble. Inside to Ramazani, and in. So Portland within 1 now, 6-5, 1:24 left in the first quarter. There's the long 3. Oop. We thought maybe another option there, but a nice rebound.
Yep, again, nice steal by Ramazani.
I think that was Bernard on that offensive rebound, and here's Ramazani back to Devin Walker. They're going to pull it back. 1:02 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Lewiston back to man here.
And lost the ball, so another Portland turnover. But, oh my goodness, what a great effort by Devin Walker, and a foul to boot.
Yep, that'll be on Thomas, his first. Lewiston second.
So Walker loses it and taketh away. And we get to see number 1, Cordell Jones, check in now for the Dogs.
Gatorade Football Player of the Year for the state of Maine. For my money, Steve, best athlete in the state of Maine.
Yeah, certainly a great athlete, a great young man.
Great high jumper.
Yeah,
he puts it in for 2.
Yeah, good for him. His first points of the game.
And Portland's first lead of the game.
Lucas Legage on the rebound. And Cordell up and in on the break.
Yeah, nice pass by Benilson Lumani there, too. Awareness, knew where Cordell was, just tapped it over to him.
With 3 seconds left, Connie with the killer 3. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter, with the teams tied 9-9. So Cordell Jones will take it in. to start the second quarter, with the teams tied 9-9. We talked about two evenly matched teams, and so far that's what we've got, with 5 turnovers apiece and tied at 9 apiece. Whoop. Cordell up and in
nice
and
take.
fouled.
A good strong take there by Cordell.
Yeah, that foul is on, is it Joe Samba?
Yep, that's what I have. His first. He's entered the game to start the second quarter. Lewiston's first.
Cordell leads all scorers with 5 early in the early going here of the second quarter.
A nice little energy boost off the bench. There's, oh man, Nice almost got a little deflection there. As Portland's in zone now.
Yep, and a turnover.
I have 6-5 Lewiston on the turnover count.
I do as well.
The race to 30 is what we'll call it.
Well, we see
I sincerely hope not.
Lewiston set to check in basically a line shift here in a moment.
3 forwards.
Nice move by Loic for 2. And now the Dogs up 14-9.
And the steal.
Yeah, and look at the break here. Mees up and in on the steal.
Yeah, and we're going to have a Lewiston timeout.
We'll have a timeout. The score is now 16-9 with just about 7 minutes left here in the first half. So one of the replacements, Deion Jackson, back in. Here's Thomas in the corner.
Yeah, nice fight inside the offensive rebound, but Jones comes up with it anyway.
He does, and he gets Lucas a little bit ahead of him, but he recovered it, and here's Mees inside and in. So Portland right now firing on all cylinders. At least a 9-0 run here. I'm not sure how the first quarter ended and who scored last.
Well,
but
it ended in a 9-3 run for Portland, so that makes it 18-5 run.
I'm going to give that credit to Deion Jackson. I looked down for a minute.
Yeah, so did I.
But Mees now to LaGage. And Lumani to Ramazani. Yeah, he's backcourt.
Yep.
And Devin Walker is going to check in, as is Ricardo Congo for Loic Ramazani and Benilson Lumani.
It's a kind of a little different little lineup here for Portland. Not sure these guys have really gotten on the court together. At least they haven't in the games I've seen. So we'll see how this formation works.
Is it a 2-3 zone?
It is a 2-3.
Yeah.
Good read.
Well, there was a good shot, but the rebound, Kanga.
Oh, yeah. I think he looked back to check on the Lewiston player, and that's Portland's 8th turnover.
Wow. Well, that's what you get sometimes. No good deed goes unpunished. This is Zenziger back in. Zeninger. Takani with the long 3. In and out, and Walker's going to get called for jumping in.
Yep. It's Devin's second. Portland's first of the quarter.
So Lamani will check in for Walker.
Get Walker a little protection. Get him off the floor here with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's a nice bucket for Thomas. So 18 to 13 now. It's a 5-point Portland lead with 5 minutes left in the first half.
There you go.
Yes. Rumani is close to a dunk as you can get it right there.
You know, Steve, if he just pulled down on the rim a little bit, I think it would have taken the air out of this place.
And a block. Is that Mies?
I think it was.
Yeah. And here comes LeGage. Behind his back, up, stops, shoots, and in. You know, when he drives, sometimes you just see him take charge.
Exactly.
And that was really what happened there with Lucas LeGage.
And you know what's going up, and you know it's the right call. A nice body control, too.
Yeah, another player who can take over.
Not a block, Lumani.
Lumani with that block. Oh, and there you go on the break. Oh, no call. Oh, my goodness. Cordell Jones will be the one shooting. And the foul will be on Thomas, his second. And Coach Physic wants to take a timeout. 22-13 with just about 4 minutes left in the first half. We are back. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. WPPS TV3 and on YouTube.
So off the Thomas foul, the Lewiston timeout. Cordell Jones at the line, shooting 2. It's the first.
2 for 2 from the line. And 3 for 3 from the line tonight. His 7th point. 24-13. 3:53 left here in the first half. Oh, that was a beautiful pass, but stolen. Cordell Jones giving the Dogs some great minutes here tonight. In the corner to Mies. He fakes one. Oh, my goodness. He throws it away. And up and in, punished by Adam Zendinger. 24-15 is the score. 3:23 left in the first half rather. Maddox Mies. Lucas LeGage with Takani on him. They got a hand on it there, the defender, but Cordell out to Martin as piece. Yeah, that's a blocked shot and jump ball.
Jump ball, arrow to Lewiston.
What I like though, I like the teamwork by the officials on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they both were wondering if somebody came down with a foot out of bounds, maybe. So
yeah,
checking it out. Nope, jump ball, alternating possession.
Jump. Yep, jump. Well, there's a Samba. The long three doesn't fall. Cordell Jones with the rebound. Takes the long three, doesn't fall. The rebound comes to Deion Jackson. In the corner.
That's to be a foul on Cordell. He clipped Jackson's head on the rebound coming down. It'll be Cordell's first, Portland's second.
Nice call there as Cordell will take a seat and Maddox Mies steps in here. I'm not sure who steps in, but that's going to be a foul. Probably on Lamani.
It is Benilson's first.
Shooting 2 at the line, Adam Zeininger. He's already got 6 for Lewiston tonight. The score 24-15. Portland in command so far with 2:15 left in the first half. And Kanga will take a seat and Lucas LeGage will come back in. And Devin Walker will check in for Lumani.
Walker playing with 2 fouls here. Going to be a little bit careful. That rebound and a putback for Samba. (24-18) Bulldogs. 2 minutes to play. Deflection by Takani. Entry to LeGage, the corner. Ramazani kicks it out top to Martin, pulls the trigger on three, he's blocked.
LeGage saves that from going out.
Yeah, great hustle by Lucas.
Martin. Ramazani. LeGage. 1:29 left, folks. Gage jumps. He's been a little short on that shot most of the night tonight, but not that time.
Yep.
Nice putback and in.
It didn't look to me like he had really good control of it when he put it up the first time. But doesn't matter. Second one goes in.
Dogs up by 8. 26-18, a minute 8 left in the first half.
Nice block by Meese.
Deion Jackson over to Thomas. Around to Zenner and out of bounds. So
9 turnovers apiece by my count.
Yeah, and by mine as well. So 50 seconds left. Maddox Mees gets it over half court. He's got Lucas LeGage. Martin steps out. Mees looks for the cutter. Ramazani will bring it out. He's going to be careful.
Backcourt again. I got to know where you are on the court there, Steve. Tough one.
Yeah. And we're going to have a substitution as he's going to come out. And Ricky Kango is going to come in.
2-3 zone from Portland here.
Too far. LeGage comes up with it. He's got trouble, but Mees comes in to help him out. Goes over half court. 10 seconds left, folks. Martin. LeGage stops, shoots. He's going to have another chance.
Ooh,
and he's going to go down. Wow, he's going to, with 0.1 seconds left. What a foul for Thomas to have at that point.
Yeah, that's his third, too.
Oh, my goodness. Just what you don't want to see happen.
Yep, exactly.
Unbelievable. 2 shots here can make it a 10-point lead. Just a little bit off. 26-18, 0.1 seconds left. Hits the second one. He's got 8 points. And that's going to do it for the first half with the Dogs in front, 26-19. So Frank and I are going to talk about the first half in just a moment. The Dogs are enjoying a 27-18 lead. But first, we're joined by girls coach Joe Johnson. Did you ever think that the name girls coach Joe Johnson would be in the same sentence?
Yeah, I mean, the opportunity arose for me. I'm now teaching at the high school, and when Miss Hassan resigned in June, I jumped on it. So this is my second year at Portland High. I know the kids. As you know, I was at Moore at the middle level for a long time, so it was an easy fit for me.
One of the things, and I want to talk with you about tonight's very exciting win as the girls won 58-54, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But one of the things that you said to me that has really stuck with me this year, because we weren't really sure how good the girls team would be, and your whole attitude about your team is we're never going to have a defeatist attitude. We're going to come into every single game as though we can win it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way I've been brought up. I played for Coach Russo, coached under him for many years. Basketball has been very, very helpful for me and my family. And I don't want to go the other way. So I think anything you do, you want to compete and have fun, and not to have that negative attitude.
Well, they came in tonight, and boy, did they shoot the lights out. They had 10 threes. They won 58-54. And, Yugu, I guess, 30 points tonight.
Yeah, Valeria's, she's our best player, and everybody knows it. She's one of the top players in the league. She plays well. We play well. So, she continues to work at her game. There's a lot of college coaches that are calling me just because she's so darn athletic, takes care of the basketball, and is our leader.
Let's talk a little about Ms. Bendasta, number 32. I was watching her tonight, and I think we've discovered that she had at least 20 rebounds. But at the end of the game, some very, very important things in terms of an offensive rebound, forcing a turnover at the end.
Yeah.
When you're up by 3 points, I mean, that's everything in a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, Luino is beyond her years. She's only a freshman, and not many people know that. So she's a freshman starting on her varsity program. The sky's the limit for her. We ran a couple out of bounds plays late to get her the basketball. She missed, was able to get the putback, for a huge bucket for us late in the game. And obviously the tip and the steal, at the end.
And you had some great play tonight by a lot of your players, but also Facina West and Lily McCullum.
Yep. Fasika and Lily, as I said, we made 10 threes tonight. It's our best shooting night. To get off the bus and come here at Lewiston, never an easy place to play. We shot the ball really well. So I was happy. Lily guards one of their best players all the time. She's our little water bug, plays hard. And Fasika has really stepped up recently. She's starting to make the three ball, which is going to help us and open things up for us inside, and let Valeria, go to it.
Well, Coach, all the best to you. You came up on my Facebook just a day ago when you helped me to broadcast some games and did the analyst for us. You certainly know this game. We wish you all the best, and we look forward to covering some of your games to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it was really nice to talk with Coach Johnson and talk about the girls' game, which was very exciting. Meantime, we've got our own exciting game here. 27-18 is the score, and Lucas Legage leads all scorers right now with 8 points, but that doesn't tell the whole story about what he's done for this team and this team overall.
Yeah, Lucas Legage is right now leading the Bulldogs with 7 rebounds. Portland is out-rebounding Lewiston 18-10, so those second chances on the offensive end, limiting second chances, fighting for those 50-50 balls. Portland's done a great job of that today.
Second for Portland is Cordell Jones with 7 points. 6 points for Maddox Mees, who himself has close to half a dozen rebounds.
Yeah, I have him for 5. Again, a nice half from the Bulldogs. They snap the ball around pretty well against that zone at times. I would say that the big adjustment from my viewpoint would be take care of the basketball. I mean, they're 9 turnovers apiece. It's still too many, even though this is a Lewiston team that can really be disruptive. So take care of the basketball if you're Portland and keep putting defensive pressure on Lewiston, because they've held Abdirahman Dakani in check.
Well, the point is well taken, right? Abdirahman Dakani with only 3 points this game so far. Lonnie Thomas with 4. Their leader is Adam Zeininger with 7 points and 2 apiece from Samba and Jackson. The point is well taken, though. Portland knows how to keep good players in check.
Absolutely, and we'll see if they can keep it rolling in the second half.
We'll bring it to you next on WPPS. So to start the second half, Cordell Jones will start for the Dogs.
At Lewiston, it looks like they're going with their original starters of Thomas, Zendiger, Dakani, Jackson, and Randall. Bulldogs scramble it up, replacing Alex Martin with Jones.
And
turnover.
Yeah, stripped. And the foul to boot. Lucas's first foul of the game. Now, I had them at 10, so you have them now at 10 turnovers?
I now have 10 apiece. Now, correction, I have 11 to 10 Portland. I can't even count today, Steve.
Yeah, I have that too.
Thomas for 2.
Thomas playing with 3 fouls. 7.5 minutes here with just 30 seconds in. It's a 7-point Portland lead.
At 1-3-1, trapping out front.
Legage with the long 3 and in.
That's one way to beat the zone, Steve. Shoot right over it.
It's a 10-point Portland lead. Dakani will try to match it. He doesn't, and Walker comes in for the rebound. Knees up, and the rebound, Ramazani, and in. His second offensive rebound tonight, his third of the evening. He's also got a block to go with that. Knees, by the way, has 2 blocks tonight. 12-point lead here for the Dogs. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice move by Jackson for 2.
Yeah, Jackson fighting through the contact there. He'll maintain his balance, put it in.
Actually, what's a little surprising to me is that's his only 4th point of the night. He seems to be everywhere in the court.
Yeah, very active. Turnover.
Thomas covers up and in. We're going to have a quick timeout here. Coach Russo does not like what he sees. 6:14 left in the third quarter, and the Dogs up 32-24. So we're back. We're going to wait for the ball to be taken out down here. Cordell will take it in. A little bit of a full court press here.
Yep.
Ramazani's got Dakani on him. They double up. Back to Ramazani.
So
back to Cordell.
Press here. Interesting look. And effective.
Yeah, they get the turnover. Dakani inside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Nice little 6-0 run here in less than a minute for Lewiston.
32-26 is the score. Cordell gets it back to Knees. He gets it up. And there's Legage on the one pass.
That's right ball movement, Steve.
Yes. But a block comes the other way. And stolen again, Ramazani.
And we're going to have a discussion here. I'm not sure either one of them saw the deflection. And it'll be off Portland. So the teams trade turnovers.
So it's a 6-point Portland lead here with 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Corner and back out again. The second steal for Ramazani in as many seconds almost.
I've gotten for 5 steals so far.
It remains Portland ball. Ramazani averaging 4.3 steals a game. It's just not a statistic that I've seen a whole lot of. What a move!
Yeah, nice ball fake there. Good patience. Took the pass from Jones and finished it.
In the corner over everything. And Ramazani with a rebound.
Yeah, he's had a nice little opener to the second half.
Lucas Legage. The jumper for Ramazani doesn't fall.
Nice work to keep that ball alive. That was
Legage.
Devin Walker.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to call that offensive.
That'll be Jones's second foul.
Bulldogs first.
Grayson Bernard will check in for Zeninger. He's had a quiet third quarter so far. 4:15 left in the third quarter. 34-26 is the score. Dakani with the ball.
2-3 zone from Portland. Yeah, Lewiston's doing a nice job of extending high, trying to get some baseline motion behind the zone. So critical to talk on defense if you're playing zone.
Yeah, Dakani, watch out. 3 for him. Here's Legage in the corner, and he hits it to match.
Not?
So 6 points for Lucas Legage here in the third quarter. He's in double figures. Whoa.
Let's see a 3-point shootout here. That's Thomas for 3.
27-32 and a steal. So Portland's starting to take the lead in the turnover department. Not great.
That's a foul there.
That's on Cordell. That'll be his third.
So we'll see Alex Martin spell him I assume. And Benilson Lumani set to check in as well.
Deion Jackson buries the first one as Martin and Lumani check in for Ramazani and Jones. It's a 4-point Portland lead with 3:18 left in the third quarter. Lewiston, again, now just a 3-point lead. They've really been efficient here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and they've been very, very disruptive with their zone. Ball fakes and quick passing, Steve.
Gage in the corner, doesn't fall. The rebound comes to Grayson Bernard. He'll come the other way. Dumps it off. Nice movement for them, too. They want to try to deny Dakani the shot. But then again, they've got Thomas to worry about as well. And a host of others there at the foul line. Doesn't fall. The rebound will come to Lumani. Pushing up quickly. Here's
nice
Gage underneath to Walker.
Yeah.
And in.
Again, that all started to me, Steve, with Alex Martin. He got the pass from Meese, zipped it up to LaGage, and, passing gets contagious.
Thomas from the deep in the corner there, and LaGage has Martin on the break. Up and, oh my gosh.
Wow. A lot of contact there.
Yeah, here's Walker. Stops, shoots. Doesn't fall, but.
Ooh.
Wow.
Physical.
Just the way you like it, and that's going to be goaltend. As that will be a bucket for Jeffrey Randall. Getting up there pretty high was Benilson Lumani, but
he can sky.
He can indeed. 39-36, folks, with just under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dogs only up by 3 now.
Yeah, Dogs kind of quieten the pace down here a little bit. They were definitely playing Lewiston's game last few possessions, so not so you have to take the air out of the ball completely. Just be a little more deliberate.
Gage steps out to shoot. Doesn't fall. Skying for that rebound. Grayson Bernard. Here's Dakani. Dribbles between 2 defenders. Thomas back to Dakani as the open shot in the corner and buries it. He ties the game at 39. LaGage comes up with it. And a foul on Lonnie Thomas, his 4th. So the Blue Devils can ill afford to lose him.
See, the scoreboard's showing 3 fouls for Thomas.
Okay, well, that could be.
I had 4 as well, though, so we'll see. There wouldn't be a correct. It has been adjusted to 4.
And Walker in for 2 and foul to boot.
Yeah, strong take by Devin there. Foul's going to be on Grayson Bernard. So Portland responding to that Lewiston onslaught.
Yeah, are we sure of that? Because Thomas is out, and it looked like he said number 1.
It was Bernard. Yeah, it was definitely Grayson Bernard.
Okay.
So the closed fist is what I saw.
The coincidence is that they have removed Lonnie Thomas at this time. And here's Walker to make it 3. Can't do it. And Bernard comes in and gets 4 quick rebounds.
Well, nice hands by Walker.
And a steal. And a foul by Dakani.
Beat Dakani's first.
Oh, he's not happy. All I know about Lewiston is they have 3 assistant coaches that are probably about at least 6'8" or 6'7". And then another fellow who's been a long time veteran, great guy. Wow. Knees up and doesn't fall. And once again, Bernard. He has come in very strong and given the Blue Devils some great minutes. Up and underneath and then follows.
Yeah, Bernard's helping to even the rebound battle here.
And it's a tie score at 41. There's 8 seconds left, folks. Mees.
That's a travel. Nope.
Goes the other way.
One way or another, Lewiston ball.
Lewiston set to check in Cuido Castigo as DeConnie will take a seat smartly with 4.5 seconds left here in the third. So there's the shot off the rim. It is a tie score at the end of 3. So who's going to take it out? Grayson Bernard, who has come in and has at least half a dozen rebounds, a couple of offensive rebounds, and that important putback to tie it up here.
Has been a little dynamo of energy for Lewiston.
And there's the steal. Cordell Jones, 1-on-1, and he's going to be fouled on the way in. He'll be shooting 2. The foul will be on Samba.
His second. Lewiston's first of the fourth.
Every possession here important, folks. What is it, about 15 turnovers to about a dozen?
I have 17 for Portland and a dozen for Lewiston.
Okay.
And hopefully we don't get to 30, Steve.
Right. And hopefully Portland doesn't lead in that department of that's one thing they don't want to take the lead in.
Nope. Certainly not.
Cordell
misses
the first. We'll see what happens here. Buries the second one. So he gives the Dogs a 1-point lead. Castigo has Lucas Legage on him. Oh, that's a nice post and bucket for Bernard for 2. And now Lewiston takes the lead for the first time in a long time. 43, if at all tonight. That's high off the glass, and the rebound will come to Randall. And Deion Jackson now with the ball. Ooh, what a move! And wow. Oh my goodness, folks.
Oh, wow.
This guy, Joe Samba, unbelievable. Comes up with the steal, puts the bucket back in, and we'll have a Portland timeout with the score 45-42. Blue Devils up by 3. So coming off the timeout, Cordell Jones will take it in, and Lewiston will press. They gave Portland fits and starts when they did that earlier.
Yeah, it looks like a
third quarter.
Man press this time, as opposed to the zone look that we saw.
Yeah, that's
same
a
result.
Steal. Wow, what a move. Whoop. Mees with another rebound. Skies for that one. Walker underneath and is fouled.
Yeah, I think that'll be on Jeffrey Randall, his first. Lewiston second.
So if Walker hits these, he can bring the Dogs to within 1 as they're down right now 45-42. 6.5 minutes left here in regulation. As Zeninger and DeConnie check back in for Castigo and somebody. Maybe,
I think it was Randall.
yeah, and Randall, who already left the floor. So Walker hits 1 of 2. His 5th point of the night. Dogs within 2. Here's Samba.
Nice backdoor cut there.
Yeah, the bucket to Zeninger. Was silent in the 3rd quarter, but had 7 in the first half to lead Lewiston. Ramazani now over half court. He's got Lucas Legage from behind the arc. Here's Ramazani inside to Walker. No call.
Yeah, he's just got to go right into the contact there, Steve. Acrobatic trying to get some breathing room, but at that point just got to accept the contact. Foul on Mies on the rebound. Maddox is first, Portland's first.
47-43 is the score. Lewiston up with 5:38 left. Pullen was up earlier. Lewiston 6-0.
Wow.
Look at that right-handed bucket by Samba for 2.
Yeah, good awareness. Ramazzotti had a hand on that, and usually those go the other way, but Samba was able to maintain control, put it in for 2.
And once again, Dakani forces a turnover, but Twiddell Jones comes up with it. He's got Legage on the right. Legage, it's going to be off. Rebound, Jackson. Samba goes inside. Wow. Ramazani with the rebound. 49-43, folks. 4:48 left here in regulation. It's a 6-point Lewiston lead, which is how they began this game.
Yep. Oh, nice
stolen.
Steal. And a bucket for Deion Jackson.
We have a whistle.
Technical foul, maybe?
On Jackson?
That's what they're calling. I didn't see it, Steve. I was looking down, marking the points.
Well, Lucas Legage is going to shoot it. He's going to miss the first one. He's just off tonight a little bit in terms of his, and even with that, he's got 15 points now. Leading scorer on the team, leading tonight, but he's just been coming up a little bit short on some of his shots.
Yeah, kind of those mid-range shots like the foul shot. He splits 1 of 2 off the technical.
Mies with the ball now. Wow, he goes in against 3 and gets fouled. The foul will be on Bernard, his second. Mies will be shooting 2. 51-44 is the score now, folks. It's a 7-point lead.
This is exactly what you want if you're Portland here. Chance to get some points back without any time coming off the clock.
For which there are 4:24 left.
As we've just entered Susie Schwartz time.
Just under 5 minutes, the most exciting time in the game, according to my lovely wife. Mies hits both. Wow.
Yep, nice D there from Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Walker with that nice pass, too. Mies to the corner to Congo. Up and in.
There you go.
48, 49, 50, 51. A 3-point Lewiston lead with 3:50 left. Inside on the nice rotation. And Jones gets it over to Lucas Legage. Tried to set that screen, but playing through it is Jackson. Kengo. Blocked. So that...
I was worried that was going to be an offensive foul, Steve, when Ricky lowered his shoulder, but...
Zeninger has his second.
It wasn't set.
Samba comes back in for Zeninger.
Lewiston over the limit here on fouls, so Portland shooting 2 from here on in. And we're going to adjust the substitution technicalities.
Got the line shooting 2. 3.5 minutes left here. Dogs down by 3.
It's the first.
Samba now checks in for Zeninger.
Yeah, Samba's given them fantastic minutes in the second half.
That was off. He knew it was, and instead he comes up with the rebound. Whoa.
I can't put that ball on the floor, Steve.
Jones fights hard and that doesn't fall, but Gage comes up with it.
Right place at the right time. Portland's just got to reset here. Get back to where they were a little bit earlier, snapping the ball around.
Gage with a double-double tonight. Lees with the ball, and they're going to force a jump here. Or a foul.
I think we're going to have a timeout. Timeout Lewiston. It was. I think it's going to be a turnover for Portland. Lewiston timeout.
So, 51-49 Lewiston, 2:49 left. We'll be back in a moment. So, ball being taken in clearly cross court. There's another Portland turnover. They're getting up there, and I have about 21 for them.
That's what I have, blackjack.
Versus 13 for Lewiston.
That squares with my number as well.
Thomas inside to DeCani, and that's how you do it.
Nice cut by DeCani, nice feed by Thomas.
And now the press is on. Kunga comes back to get the ball. It's gone down a bunch of times. Cordell stops, shoots. Kunga inside, he's fouled. I believe Lonnie Thomas will be done for the night if it's him.
And it is, that's 5 for Thomas. So Ricky Congo's had a nice little spurt here, Steve. Giving Portland some rebounds.
Thomas will leave with 11 points tonight.
Two minutes left. These are the ones that count.
53-49, folks. Devils in front.
A little flat on that one.
He can make it a one-possession game here. Of course, 2 minutes is a lifetime at the end of a game here. Yeah. But nevertheless, this is an important bucket. Wow. That's going to end up being a jump ball.
Jump ball, arrow to the Bulldogs.
Yeah. So nice effort there by Devin Walker.
I saw he was all wrapped up on the initial rebound, but as Rasheed Wallace would say, ball don't lie. The right team got the ball.
Congo inside, fights hard. Gets it again. Walker pushes to Lucas Legage, goes around the horn here. Maddox Mees now inside. High up, doesn't fall.
Yeah, a lot of contested shots here, Steve.
And Kerrell Jones with that rebound.
Yeah, Portland's got to get into one of their offensive sets here. Maybe a set play, just get something. to settle this down a little bit offensively.
Block, foul, shooting 2.
Coach Fizzik doesn't like that. Just kind of saw.
That was Bernard rather, his third.
Yeah, it looked like Kengo was putting his arm out to steady himself. But he'll be back at the line, shooting 2.
Important shots here. Again, if he makes this one, he can make it a one-possession game with 1:22 left.
Thought I heard you say that short time ago.
I did.
There you go.
It's time you made it. So we're going to have a Portland timeout with 1:22 left and Portland down by 3. Okay, we're back. Last minute 22, the Dogs are down by 3, Frank.
It looks like a little 2-2-1 half-court trap here from Portland. Got to get a steal or a foul. There's the steal.
There's the steal. Conga goes up and, oh my gosh,
again.
he taken down.
Yep, that's on Zeniger.
I think Zeniger was a little bit surprised that he was called with a foul. It looked like a foul
Yeah, it's
from here.
hard contact going up for a layup. You got to expect it. So the Ricardo Kengo foul shooting contest continues as he's back at the line, shooting 2.
He is, and he can bring them to within 1 with 1:05 left.
Again, perfect situation for Portland here. No time coming off the clock.
Hits them both. So now, Dogs within 1. 53-52 Lewiston. They're going to do the same thing they did before.
Yep,
and, this time, Cordell is going to be called for a foul on DeCani.
That looked like he had the clean steal, but
more importantly, that's 4 fouls for him. And the ball now will be taken in by Grayson Bernard. Samba tough underneath. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Doesn't make the reverse though. And Cordell Jones comes up with the rebound. Devin Walker back to him. 47 seconds and Samba.
that's
oh
gonna be
my
off
God.
Jones.
Yeah. And he wanted a timeout, Elgin, during that possession. If he had gotten it, then there wouldn't have been any turnover there. But in any event, the ball will be taken in by Randall, and Portland's going to have to do something here pretty quick with 44 seconds left and down by 1.
And we'll have a timeout, Lewiston.
So with 40.7 seconds left, actually, we'll stay with you, folks. 53-52 is the score. Frank, what do you think is going to be cooked up here?
Well, if your Portland's going to be more of the same, I'm sure if you're Coach Fizzik, you're kind of diagramming out that 2-2-1, trying to find out where the seams are. Lewiston will certainly try to get the ball into one of their best free throw shooters, but they have to be expecting a very, very ferocious trap from Portland. Portland still has two fouls to give before they send Lewiston to the line, so a quick foul, as long as it's not on Jones with 4, really doesn't matter for the Bulldogs. They'll be super aggressive going after the ball. Maybe you get the steal, maybe you get a foul called. Either way, eventually you're going to need to get those team fouls up to 5 so you can put Lewiston on the line and have a chance to come back with no shot clock here in the state of Maine. If you're Lewiston, it's all about protect the ball. Inbound, receive the inbound, chin the ball, maintain possession, no cheap turnovers, and really no need to take anything aside from a layup if you're Lewiston.
Well, it's going to be taken out here on the side. And it looks like Jeffrey Randall will be the fellow that takes it out in the backcourt here. Again, 40.7 seconds left. Congo steps out.
Now we got to switch. So now we have an odd front. A little 1-3-1 from Portland. Still going for those traps.
Stays Lewiston ball.
Yep.
And they took some significant time off the clock, 26.2 seconds left to go here with a 1-point lead. Oh, my gosh.
Wow, great hustle by Jones. And a timeout, Portland.
So 16.5 seconds left. 53-52. We'll be back in a moment. So we're back, and the ball will be taken out on the far side here by Portland High School. They've got to go the length of the court.
Now, here's Lewiston's going to throw some man-to-man pressure on him.
They might have fouls to give.
They do not. So
no,
Lewiston's over the limit.
Congo quickly gets it over. Wow, I don't know about that. But there's the rebound, there's the layup, in, and the foul by LeGage. And they can put it out of reach with this foul shot with 4.5 seconds left. So an unfortunate chain of events if you're a Portland Bulldog fan. Zeninger buries it, and there's really going to be very little that Portland can do. Mees has to put it up, or LeGage does. It's blocked, and that's going to be the end of the game as Lewiston defeats the Portland Bulldogs 56-52.
Hang on, we got...
Yeah, but what does a little bit of time do here? There's 4 points here that the Dogs have to make up. They are going to put some time on the clock.
Yeah, they have 5 seconds. I think they mean 0.5. Yeah, they have 0.5. So, I mean, Portland would need a miracle here. They would need a catch-and-shoot 3 with a foul and a 4-point play to tie it. So, really, it's all over about the shouting, but we'll see.
Yeah, and it's 56-52 is the final. And Frank and I will be back to wrap up in just a moment. So, Frank, the Dogs go into the locker room with a 9-point lead, and they come out, unfortunately, on the losing end of a 4-point loss tonight, 56-52. What happened in that second half?
Well, we talked about weathering the storm of the turnovers. Really, the onslaught that I expected was at the start of the game, but Lewiston came out a completely different team out of the locker room, created a ton of turnovers, got a lot of quick points off that, and Portland they hung around. They couldn't really dig themselves out of that hole.
The Lewiston Blue Devils had 3 players in double figures tonight. Adam Zeninger led all scores with for Lewiston with 12. DeCarney, of course, 13. Zeninger with 12. Lonnie Thomas with 11 before he fouled out. 8 for Dion Jackson. The Dogs were led by Lucas LeGage, who had a double-double tonight, about a dozen rebounds, 15 points, 8 apiece for Loic Ramazani, who had 5 or 6 steals and 4 or 5 rebounds. Cordell Jones with half a dozen rebounds and 8 points. And Lumani had 2.
Maddox Meese with 8 as well.
Maddox Meese with 8, of course, as well. And also half a dozen rebounds, 2 blocks tonight at least. Ricardo Congo, 6 points. And Devin Walker with 5. So that wraps up the statistics. We're not always 100% sure that we're accurate, and you can hopefully we're fairly accurate. The bottom line, though, is a very disappointing loss for Portland, one they really could have won.
Yeah, and tough down the stretch, Steve. You know, Coach Russo calling on a lot of younger players. You saw a couple sophomores out there in Congo and Meese to close out the game. These are the type of situations that those players will learn from and use later in their careers, but it doesn't make it feel any better today.
The next time we will see you on WPPS will be January 4th when the Bulldogs travel to the Red Riots in South Portland. This is Steve Schwartz for Frank Myatt saying so long from the home of the Lewiston Blue Devils, where tonight the Portland Bulldogs are defeated by the Blue Devils. Good night.